Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good afternoon. Sean Higgs coming at you. Midday money. Welcome on into the show. At Mr. Sean Higgs on the X YouTube channels. Sean Higgs YouTube, Winners and Whiners. See if we get more than 10 people to watch live on Winners and Whiners. I'm trying Winners and Whiners. I'm trying. Whatever. There's always Sean Higgs. Come hang on to Sean Higgs channel because less than a month from now, we'll be ripping into some baseball cards, doing some live action at a 1 o'clock game. Hoping for our Ruby props to cash. I'd love somebody at plus 165 with a man on second. Looking for a 2-out single to drive him in. Anyway, hit that like, share, subscribe, notification bell, comments open on the YouTube channel. Mr. Sean Higgs on the X, iHeartRadio podcast form. Look ahead lines at night. I got all the look ahead lines loaded up through the weekend for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday college basketball edition, so you don't miss out on that. Plays are posted out in the X World, regular picks, close calls, uglies, the innies. We got them all. We got them all for you. King D's in the house. How are you? Let's get to these guys. We're going to start with some uglies and the in crowd. We're going to post them up here in the chat. We're going to run through them. We talked about a bunch of these games last night. And we'll talk about them again this afternoon. So here we go. Here we go. Delaware State plus the 7 and 6.5 last night. So it's gotten up a little tick there. South Carolina State at plus 8.5. Mississippi Valley at 10.5. Coppin State's making a cut. I put it in there. I bet it 6.5. I said, you know what? Let's do this. I took it myself here. And then Mississippi Valley, our big ugliest dog all the time. We got him again here. Holy Cross plus 6.5. You can find a 7 on that now as well. I have Holy Cross at plus 7 myself. Again, these are from some last night summer. Loyola, Maryland, plus 6.5. I believe this line is moved. Let's go to the live page. Loyola, Maryland, did that one move up? 6.5. There was one of them. One of my dogs went off the rails. I think it was like the Eastern Illinois. I think it's 8.5. We'll get to that in a second. There it is. Eastern Illinois, 9.5 now. Eastern Illinois. So not happy with that. Not happy. That was 8.5. That was 8.5, and I was up to 9.5 on DK here, according to Odds Logic. So little movement in your first game of the OVC tonight, 7 o'clock tip-off there. Those are your uglies and the in-crowd, and I can't even post on the YouTubes. Won't even let me. Apparently we're spamming. All right. That's how we're rolling out. That's okay, because I'm just going to go right to the channel. I'm going to check it out here on the YouTube edition. I see King D in the comment section here with Mike. Hey, we're going to put the picks in there. 7 watching, and we got 5 likes. You can't beat those odds. Those are great numbers. Hall of Fame numbers if we were batting. We were hitters and getting those kind of numbers. 5 out of 7. We'll tweet them out here. Not tweet them. We'll comment them out here on Winners and Whiners as well. Because I'm a nice guy. Why wouldn't I put them on the channel that I'm airing on? All right, we'll put them on the phone version, the phone icon app as well. Let's head into the regular kind of picks. And by that, I mean we go back to the November records and games that don't fit our doggy system. There we go. It makes the list this time. We get in there like swimwear, as I say. 157 and 148 plus a $1.75 here. Midday Money Show free picks dating back to, I guess, November the 1st or 3rd, whenever the season started. Tulane out of the gate plus 4.5. Drake as well plus 4.5. We're going to stay in the Missouri Valley. Indiana State plus 3.5. These should not be surprising. We talked about them last night. We went over all the games. Again, if you don't tune into the look ahead line show, I got the games up there, the lines, what I think the line will be, and then I tell you what I like in the game, and sometimes the games I've already bet. So there's that. Sacred Heart plus 3.5. Georgia Southern and James Madison in the fun belt here. I said last night I like both of these games, and I still like them. They're here. I actually I grabbed them myself. Personal kind of plays if you go down that route. Close call, 76 and 61, minus 270. Manhattan gets in there 5.5, as does Jacksonville State at 5.5. I had Coppin State in here, but it was a 6.5 this morning. I flipped it over. I said, what the hell? I'll move it over. A few other games I was looking at. Anything else I got little question marks next to here? Nothing really. I mean, we're loaded to bear. I got 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 games on the site. I was looking at Prairie View. I thought this line would be 5. It was 3.5. Now it's 2. Well, there's that. Everything else, I got down on. Oh, the Portland game against Pepperdine. 3.5, and now we've got movement all the way down. I saw 1.5 earlier. Let me pull up some WCC. Back up to 2.5 in this matchup here. Pepperdine took both games from these cats. We talked about last night. Portland beat Gonzaga and lose to a team that has 2 road wins. 9 wins overall. Yikes. Yikes. Mike A., Mississippi Valley. Yes. Maybe an ouch. We'll see. They covered. They covered last game. King likes Indiana State in the first half and spending some money line. Is that money line first half or money line game? Thought I was getting a good price. I need some money at 8.5. Keeps going. Listen, I don't mind that. Martin plays defense, and I said that. We're going to take Will Martin for a future here since he had the defensive club. But I could see this being a close game. I mean, 7.5, 8.5, 9 points. It's a lot of points. A lot of points. I mean, I don't know why, don't be shocked. Did you anybody catch any of the basketball games yesterday? Any upsets yesterday in college basketball? There are upsets. 76-68 and 65-61 are the 2 games from this year that Eastern Illinois and UT Martin played. Last year, 72-68 and 68-63. 5, 4, 4, and 8 the last 3 times they've played. I'll take my 8.5. Rutgers. First half and sprinkling money. Oh, my goodness. Here, King D's turning into extended line Markel coming out of the wings of Team Money. Why? We're sprinkling money line with Rutgers here against Michigan State on the road? Is that set? The 780's got to be full game, I'm guessing, right? They're getting 18 points or whatever the hell again. Winners and whiners. Yay, it posted. Fullerton and Tulane. I like the Tulane. Fullerton. Little home dog. I don't hate it. I'm a dog guy. Indiana State is first half money line. I like Indiana State. We got them up here. I like them. I don't think it's a bad call. Don't think it's a bad call with Indiana State. But there, we got a lot of games. We covered them all. Our futures, Appalachian State and Coastal in the Sun Belt. Coastal won't even play till whenever, next week. Robert Morris is live. Fort Wayne is out. Americans here, Lipscomb. Mercyhurst advances. We like that. We got Marty today in North Dakota. North Dakota. I'm going to add a CAA. I do like Campbell. I was looking at this bracket. I'm probably just going to do Wilmington. They are the 1 seed, but you're getting plus 260, whereas the 3 seed is a plus 195. The 2 seed's plus $5. The 4 seed is $9.50. The 6 seed has better odds at 9-1 than the 5. They're 9-1. They're better than the 4 seed. You got better odds than the 4 and the 5 seed. The 5 seed's 2,000. Drexel. Bottom bracket's tough in the CAA. Tougherkins. Indiana State for Dylan. Yeah, it seems to be a game everybody likes here. Seems to be a game people like. I mean, I don't mind Drake. I don't mind them. I mean, Evansville's 15.5. I said last night I thought that'd be like a 14. It's 15.5. They got thumped by 20 both times. I mean, Northern Iowa should win this one. Total 124.5. Low. It's a low boy. But yeah, there you go. Again, the midday money. We've been going a little longer with the look at lines because we go over all the brackets. We got, again, here we go. We got Drake going today versus Southern Illinois. Valpo tonight. The AA MAC is in action. Sunbelt 6 o'clock. I mean, we're almost to the point where we're gonna get some day action. I know tomorrow we got some day action on Friday. Or do you call it Friday because you got Missouri Valley at noon with Belmont. And again, Belmont's going to be in a good spot because you're going to be playing the winner of Southern Illinois and Drake, who are playing this afternoon. So you got Belmont tomorrow at noon, 2:30, Illshai and Murray State. Kind of like a little Illshai in that game. Bradley facing the Valpo Indiana State winner, and Illinois State getting the Northern Iowa Evansville winner in that one. So that'll be an interesting, probably a 3-6 there with those Missouri Valleys. Ohio Valley again tonight. T. Martin, that line has moved up a bunch. So yeah, King D likes Iona. JK's in the house. World Baseball Classic and the Marlins for next Wednesday. They got lines out for next Wednesday baseball. Or did you do the Marlins yesterday you're talking about? World Baseball, I grabbed the futures there. I think I talked about. I grabbed the I think I did plus 910 on one of my offshore PPH credit joints. I think I got 910 on Puerto Rico, I believe. I'm going to log into that one. And on this other guy I use here, I have a future on the Dominican Republic 3-1. And again, where is my wins? Puerto Rico, plus 910. Sheriff Stadium with the Cards, a nice day. Who's in? Arkansas State for Gary. Last Tuesday went to the Marlin game. The way I say Nevada. How did I say Nevada? That's the first time I said Nevada. How do you say Nevada? Should I call it Nevada? Nevada? I didn't say Nevada. All right. There you go. I don't know. I have my bracket up for the OVC. Tonight, we are back with more look ahead lines. We'll do every game for Friday that I have lines for, and I'll put out my little projecto line that I think it's going to be. And I'll tell you what I like in all the games, if I like anything in the games. All you got to do is show up and hit the damn like button. There you go, you jackals. Like button, real simple. Plays are in the chat. They are on the X, and they are at iHeartRadio Podcast After the Fact. Tune in, be a fan, be a listener. I'm out of here. That's what we're going to do, King Day. I got a 10-pack. I'm ready to go 9-1. Good luck, everybody. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.